Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome. We are back, guys. We are back with one of the greatest rom-coms of all time. We are back because the greatest rom-com of all time is back. We are back, baby. We are freaking back. We are back. The gloriness that is Rent a Girlfriend. Rent a Girlfriend is back, everybody, and my God, we love it. I love it. Sumi loves it. Best girl, by the way, Rent a Girlfriend. I love Rent a Girlfriend. It is the GOAT of rom-coms, and I'm sticking by it till this day. I mean, look, Sumi bunny figures, Sumi plushies, the Sumi Nandroids, the Sumi wall scrolls that's hanging on my wall. Yes, Rent a Girlfriend is back, and it never disappoints me. I like to say this one more time. It is the GOAT of rom-coms. Better than all the other rom-coms you know. The Nisakois, the We Never Learn, the Quintessential Quadruplets, hell, or High School Host Club. This show is the freaking GOAT. 4 seasons now. We on the 4th season. We got live actions, pop-up shops, every pins, freaking white shorts, decks of it. Everywhere you go, Rent a Girlfriend is there because Rent a Girlfriend has changed the trajectory of why we love Rent a Girlfriend. And I'm one of those people who believe Rent a Girlfriend is the GOAT because I'm gonna miss this because I love this show as always. 383 chapters of this series, and my God, it gets better and better with ease. Now, Rent a Girlfriend is back, and it's been like the anime 2020, so it's been like 5 years, and then we brought it back. Now, we like Rent a Girlfriend for the good reasons. The good reasons, the funniness, the emotions, and all that stuff just triggers us and makes us not to hate Rent a Girlfriend. Except if you hate Mommy, which, by the way, I hate bitch-ass Mommy, by the way. We're gonna miss, I miss Rent a Girlfriend because of besides the manga, which I'm reading, but the anime, we do miss a lot. That's why I rewatch it. I mean, let's break these down characters. First off, you got bitch-ass Mommy, who I can't stand, who I really can't stand. Then there's Ruka, the gullible, laughable, big-breasted girl that always trying to get into Kazuya, trying to prove like, I'm your girlfriend. And there's Minnie, the lieutenant, the best supporting wing woman you could ever have. One of the best wing women who could ever support you. If you're down, she'll back you up. Then there's Sumi Sakurasara, the best girl of the entire effing series. She is the best girl, she is my top 5 greatest waifus of all time. She's in my top 5. If you would have asked me what's my top 5 waifus, it's Hinata Hyuga, it's Nami, Rangiku from Bleach, Sumi's 4th, and then Saiko from High School of the Dead. She is top 5 greatest waifus of all time. And then there's Chizuru, everybody's favorite girl. Well, not anymore after what happened in the chapter, but I'm not going to spoil anything. But let's just say that people don't like Chizuru now. And I get it, this and that thing. And also who came back is our lovable F-boy Kazuya, who is kind of like a love-hate relationship guy. That's why every time I do a video when it comes to rom-coms, I compare him to Kazuya. Because Kazuya's a love-hate guy. He does things you make you hate, but there are some things you gotta give respect by. And Kazuya in that case is this. But again, we are back! We are freaking back! And let's talk about it. Rent a Girlfriend Season 4. So, you guys remember last season, in one of the darkest days in Rent a Girlfriend history, Chizuru's grandmother died. Now, I know that fans don't give a shit about Rent a Girlfriend, but you gotta respect and love Chizuru's grandma. You gotta respect and love this series, not because of Kazuya and Chizuru, but the outside of with their grandparents, especially her grandmother. When she died, I was crying. I had to see it, and it showed Chizuru crying some more about her grandmother, and she missed her grandmother so much. So after all the film thing project, we're now going towards this arc, guys, where it's the Hawaii trip arc. Yes, they're the Hawaii trip arc. This is the arc that everybody wanted to see because of the details in the manga is good. So Kazuya running, the opening start with Kazuya running to meet up with Chizuru. This is one of those openings where it's like, how did they get to this moment? Well, this is it. Well, not yet. Give it time. So Kazuya, after everything, Kazuya's still Kazuya. I mean, every time he watches porn, he has to jerk to it. I mean, like that's just Kazuya, and he's still fidgeting, but I respect him. I don't respect him because of what he does, but at least he does something nice. Give him credit where credit is due. And I do like the semi blockage. Like, I do like that part when Kazuya was kind of watching it, and you see Sumi with a sign that says "No peeking." Her little achievement is just blocking the scene. Little Sumi here was just blocking the screen. She had a little sign here like this. Hold it, Sumi. She had a little sign that says "No peeking," and she was just holding it down because every time Kazuya get a bulge, you gotta hear it. I'm like, dude, it's still Kazuya. Like, there's no change in the way he does, but there is some development coming around. Yes, I said Kazuya development, so stay with me on this one. So after all this, he still make plans. He still gotta make out with Ruka because he promised Ruka to go on a date. But it's great to see the returning cast once again. I mean, Mini's back. Our lovable supporting girl Mini came back, and she friends with with Kazuya's friends with the glasses. And it's crazy because, they friends together. So it's nice. Now, Ruka's back. And Ruka's still the same Ruka. It's jealous Ruka, concerning Ruka. Ruka's just one of those lovable girls who's just like, okay, I'm okay with Chizuru, but if you do something wrong, I want to even. She's one of those girls who's like, oh, you did this with Chizuru, but not me? That's the type of girl Ruka is. So Ruka and Kazuya had their moment at the karaoke bar and telling her, just show her some respect. See, she's one of those girls like, okay, if you go with this girl, you gotta give me what's fair is fair. You gotta do the same for me. So she hugged Kazuya, and she wanted to pat her on the head. Like, it's just, oh God. It's just that. Now, Chizuru. Now, Kazuya is still Kazuya and asking about what days, like Chizuru text Kazuya and say, what you doing Saturday and Sunday? And he still got a broken phone case. His phone's still broken. I'm surprised after all these seasons. You think after 380 plus chapters and 4 seasons, you would have think, right, Sumi? Right, Sumi? Cute. See, right there, you would have think after all these seasons, he would have just got another phone. So now, again, it's great to see. They still the same cast, They're still the same personality, same cast. Nothing ever changes. It's just this episode that build up to the Hawaii trip arc that we're gonna get. Then Kazuya decides to meet up with Chizuru, and normally Kazuya see Chizuru in her rent a girlfriend outfit, like she always does. But in this case, she's just regular. She's wearing normally. Like, she got a hair bun, just a hoodie and the jeans. I mean, like, it's the same thing from the manga. They did the manga work really detailed with this one, and it's really nice. I mean, again, this is Kazuya we're talking about here. I can't hate Kazuya. I really can't. I mean, his personality is so freaking good. It's good because it's just like seeing Kazuya. It's like we've seen these kind of reaction to guys getting the girl. So I know what Kazuya's been doing on and off the court, but at least we know what he does. It's not like nothing ever happened or anything bad. But still, sorry, my phone is ringing. But still, at the same time, Kazuya and Chizuru decides to sit down and mingle with each other in a simple coffee shop. Chizuru trying to be nice and here, this is for everything you done to me on my date. I don't want to take advantage of that stuff. But leave it at Kazuya saying, no, take it. I'm doing this for you. You needed somebody ever since you lost your grandmother, so I was the person. See, this is why I like Kazuya, because there are times when he does things positive and sometimes does it negative. That's why Kazuya is still like, yeah, he may be a pervert and all, but still he does things nice. He does things nice. I can't hate him for that. I really can't hate him. But I do like the ending, though. The ending just gave us a recap of, even the opening of the Rent a Girlfriend gave us recaps. This right here, the ending, gave us an entire recap of each individual girls, each of these 5, what they went through all these seasons. It just gave us a good feedback of them. And I'm glad they put Sumi at the end. I'm glad that they showed us the Sumi's moments, because there were moments that she has stepped up. When she passing the ice cream, when she's speaking and helping out Chizu and Kazuya. Like, this girl is the ultimate waifu and Rent-A-Girlfriend. She's #1 waifu of Rent-A-Girlfriend. Like, come on. She's in my top 5 waifus of all time. She's #1. You gotta give her credit. You gotta give her credit. Now, the whole date thing with Ruka, I forgot to bring this up. The whole date with Ruka and Kazuya is like, okay, I tell you what, I can't afford it. I don't want to go to the hot springs. Let's go to a simple date, like one of those mixed baths where they like men's and women's bath. And Ruka came out in her yukata outfit, but still, it was just a simple date. It wasn't like a high expensive date, but this was a cool date. And yes, we're back. So. But again, at least he kept his word. At least it was like Kazuya at some points in these seasons and mangas. At least he kept his word. Even though he's still fidgeting, we're gonna see a lot of like nervous breakdowns. It still shows us just how every character is still the same, has the same verse. But still, as every season goes, we are bound to see some development. And we're gonna see some development here as well. So I look forward to one of these shows. I'm looking forward to talk about Rent-A-Girlfriend. As a fan of Rent-A-Girlfriend, and as pretty much as you guys, I cannot wait for another season. And Sumi will. So I look forward for next week's episode of Rent-A-Girlfriend, season 4, episode 2. I look forward to it, and all my Sumi collections are dying for it. So let's get ready for this whole new season.